As the monstrous principal approached, the students quickly covered a boy, Ravi, with a pile of their uniforms. They then snapped into 4 perfect lines on the playground. Just then, the terrifying principal stormed out. Everyone stood silent, but a little girl, Meena, suddenly pointed towards the pile of clothes. It looked like she was betraying Ravi. But as Principal Singh stomped over, Meena spoke up. She cleverly explained that Ravi had a sleeping disorder and had been asleep on the playground for over 5 hours. This immediately confused the principal. A prank with glue on his chair had only happened 2 hours ago, meaning Ravi had a perfect alibi. The other students quickly chimed in, supporting the story. Ravi then woke up, asking with a look of pure innocence what was going on. Furious, but without any proof, the principal had to let him go. Seething with anger, he looked for a new target, and his eyes landed on Meena, who was wearing pigtails. The principal exploded with rage, grabbed her by the braids, and spun her around and around like a helicopter. Then, in front of all the shocked students, he launched her clear out of the school grounds. But that wasn't enough for him. The next day, he dragged Meena onto the stage and tried to frame her for stealing his cake, planning to lock her in the punishment room. Just as he was about to pronounce her guilty, Ravi started to speak. He almost confessed, but quickly covered his mouth. However, the sweet smell of cake wafted out from him. The principal sniffed the air and knew he'd found the real culprit. Dropping the act, Ravi admitted he stole the cake. But instead of punishing him, the principal had the cook bring out a massive 100-pound cake. He made a deal. If Ravi could eat the entire thing in 3 minutes, all would be forgiven. The students began cheering Ravi on. The principal smirked, certain he would win. But to his astonishment, Ravi devoured the entire cake in the blink of an eye. Enraged that his plan had failed, the principal went back on his word and declared he was going to send Ravi to the harshest punishment room. But just in time, Meena stepped forward and bravely stood up to the principal, preventing a greater disaster.